Good morning, 5 a.m. We got my first session today, which is a lower body session, mainly focusing on quads with a little bit of hamstrings, mainly machine work, as my knee's not feeling ideal for squats or any squatting movements. So I'm going to go a little bit lighter than normal and hope that I don't break my knee into tiny little pieces again.
Yo, hello. Welcome to the first ever voiceover that I've actually done on YouTube. I was going to do like a script, and not the script, but a script, and sort of talk about like different things, try and give it some direction. But do you know what? I'm going to just raw dog it. I'm going to talk about me. Why am I making these videos? So the reason that I decided to do these videos and a little bit more longer form stuff is to satisfy my creative outlet, as it were. Like, as someone who is pretty much borderline obsessed with TV, film, and all that sort of stuff, like, I've always wondered if I'd actually be good at doing this. So this might be terrible and no one might see it, but hey, that's not all that bad. But now that I've done talking for a minute about random shit, lower sessions today, mainly focused on quads with 2 quad movements. Now, I've started opting for a more low volume, high intensity approach. I found that when I was training for my marathon, like, the amount of volume that I was doing was just too high, and it eventually led to the point where my knee was in absolute agony. My ankle was also fucked, but that was just me rolling my ankle, which again, not ideal. So I've opted for a more low volume approach. So across my actual sessions, I've got pretty much for the majority of my sessions 5 sets per exercise. 5 sets per exercise, 5 exercises per session. By the way, on that pendulum squat, did you see me try and get out of that? Like, there's no need for it. I am one seriously big lanky freak. So my Monday session is very, very quad dominated, with literally 1 exercise for hamstrings and some glute accessory work alongside it. Now, I do not understand how girls load up like 80 kg plus on this. Like, it feels like my pelvis is going to shatter. Like, that can't be right. I need to do some like conditioning on me, some pelvis conditioning, because that is not right. Yeah, the main thing I wanted to just go through on this voiceover was just essentially see if I can talk continuously for around about 3 minutes, and I feel like I'm doing okay here, so maybe I'll just have to start a podcast or something. At the minute, I've literally got the ball in the corner flag in this voiceover. I've took the ball to the corner flag. Raheem Sterling against United, 17-18. If you know, you know. If there's anything that you actually want to see from me, if you've got any interest in my life at all, one, I do not know why you would have any interest in my life at all, but if there's anything that you want to see from me, anything that you're particularly interested in, it might just be me doing videos of like my dog and that, like, because that's probably the most interesting thing about me at the minute, but you know, it is what it is. Finishing with some abs, as my core is probably the weakest part of my body. Like, even just normal sit-ups make me feel like my stomach is going to explode, and we need to get better at that. This winter is all about, for me, just keeping consistent, keeping pushing, and trying to get faster, and trying to grow my tiny little bitch calves.
There we go, leg session boxed. Time for a full day of graft. Client check-ins, classes, bit of learning. Job's a good one, got to run later as well, and I will take you along for that. So stay tuned, don't click off this video. I'll do, it doesn't really make a difference. The main thing I wanted to talk about today, as I hold my dog, is sort of my plans for the rest of this year, into early next year, into what I'm training for. I don't actually know what I'm training for. Like, I think I know that I sort of work best when I've got something sort of planned, something in the diary, but I think I sort of just want to do like a little bit of everything. So at the minute, I'm going to be hitting 4 strength sessions per week, with 3 runs and a couple of just like added cardio and conditioning bits like on the side, and I think that'll just do me for now. Like, I want to just sort of like start to enjoy training again. Like, after I did my last big event, which was my marathon, like, my body just went into shutdown, and I couldn't really train for the best part of about 6 weeks, so he calmed down. So yeah, we'll see what goes on.
Splash of colour in the background. So pros and cons, obviously, is getting people to watch to the end of the video, right? So we want if you pick creative.
Hello. Time for a freezing cold run in the freezing cold rain. Hopefully it don't rain, but we'll see. See you soon. See you on the other side. I'm dressed like a running paedophile. But you know what? I'd rather be warm. It's cold. What? Should I star jump? Cheeky 5k, done and dusted. My shoe's stuck. Bosh. And that marks the end of that. Oh fucking hell, that was rough. That marks the end of that. A trip to Turkey might be needed because my hairline is fucking atrocious. Yeah, that's what I got up to on Monday. It's now Thursday and I still can't feel my quads. So have I done something right, or I might have overdone it? But my knee felt alright, which is the main thing I was concerned about. So yeah, that was the first ever video that I have created and put on the internet. Feel free to like it, or don't. If you don't like it, just don't tell me. I don't need any negative influence. I'll just ignore it. Or better still, tell me that I'm dead good and you proper enjoyed it. I'm gonna try and do one of these once a week every Sunday. So we'll see how we get on with that. But thank you. Goodbye. Love you. See you later. I was gonna do a kiss then. That would have been a bit weird.